Okay, this could be the bad news part. I mean, if you thought that the economy was bad, wait just a second, hold on. The next few minutes you're going to be spending with a dentist. Well, but that's what happens, though, isn't it? I mean, when you say, I'm going to introduce you to a cardiologist, people say, oh, and he can tell me about his heart. You go to a cocktail party, and somebody says something about, here's another specialist who's a psychologist, and you take him aside and talk about your emotional problems, right? But when you say, let's go to the dentist, it just doesn't sound like it's recreational. But you've changed that, haven't you?
Absolutely, Pat.
How? What's new at the good doctor's office, Dr. Bicky Tran, Simply Dentistry?
Yes, so we have the full package. We have great staff, great dentists, and we have all the latest technology that will make you feel comfortable, and also actually makes the dentistry part of it less painful for our patients.
Well, before I come over, I mean, you have a trustworthy face, but before I come over, would you take me on a tour through the office?
Of course.
Would you mind doing that, please?
Absolutely.
And by the way, you're invited too. I hope that you'll join us as we go through Simply Dentistry. When we heard about Dr. Bicky's practice, and we heard about how high-tech it really is, in your interests and mine, we said we have to go out. And where is this located, by the way?
It's located on Camelback and Miller, on the north side of Camelback.
I like being greeted. I like being greeted by a happy receptionist.
Always, always happy.
And it's green.
Yes, everything was built with sustainable material. As far as the flooring, paint, there's no VOC paint. Even our installations made out of recycled blue jeans. So we have our dual flush bathroom toilets to conserve water. For number one, number two. Okay,
I just thought that was in my honor. Right, do it twice so there's no mistakes. What's going on over here?
We have the intraoral camera, and that we can show patients exactly what we see in their mouth. So there's no misunderstanding, there's no confusion.
Oh,
what's going on with my treatment? They can see it themselves.
No, the best I've ever done usually is when the dentist holds up the x-rays and says, you see this, and I never could, and look at this.
Yeah, our x-rays, so we can manipulate the images so that it's in color instead of black and white image. Again, so if there's any doubts in what we see with the x-rays, we can change the color of it so that we can see more clearly.
Now wait just a second, hold on. Is this someone who just passed away while he was in the chair? What is that?
Oh, he's sitting back, getting his teeth bleached, and he's able to watch TV, pass the time to watch TV. With all of their dental treatments, they can do that.
Well, wait, Dr. Bicky Tran. He's lying down. How is he watching television?
The TV's on the ceiling.
You rascal. See? You've covered it all.
Oh, the full package.
You're right. No, you've said that, and I'm beginning to believe you. What's going on? What's this treatment?
He's getting his teeth bleached, in-office bleaching. So Hillary she gets 4 treatments of the whitening. So by the time he walks out of the office, his teeth is nice and white.
And are all dental procedures, or most commonly requested dental procedures, done in your office?
Yes, we are a full service dental office.
And do I have to always wait until Dr. Tran is available, or do you have other dentists?
For you?
Oh, you son of a gun, I'm telling you, you have a way with words. And look at this guy. We're going to be talking about teeth whitening in a little bit, because we've got some extra time that we wanted to make sure we provided for you, because the whole area of dentistry is very complex. It's a study that has so many different levels to it, and teeth whitening in particular, I do want to save, because there's so many claims by people who just simply say, do it at home, you don't have to see your dentist, and I want to find out what you have to say about that. You also treat speech problems? Did I understand that correctly?
Possibly, yes. Yes, the situation is a lot of times when people have a tissue underneath their tongue that's very, very tight, it basically doesn't allow proper tongue movement, so therefore your speech is controlled by your tongue.
From the time they begin speech.
Exactly, and if they can't move their tongue correctly, they're going to oftentimes develop a lisp. And as you can imagine, growing through childhood like that, it's not kids are not nice.
No, it's tough enough to just go through childhood, but
Yes.
but when you have speech problems like that, and then what happens? A kid often decides, I'm not going to talk anymore.
Right.
So what do you do though?
Well,
About
we
those
actually have a
problems?
very, very simple procedure that we use with the laser where we loosen up that ligament or remove the ligament. But with the laser, we actually don't even have to get the child numb, which is, really, it's really fascinating. And it's all just topical anesthetic, and it looks almost like a water laser. And that's what we use to remove that tissue. And they're done. They walk out of our office pain-free.
Now, you really got my attention now, because the phrase pain-free really attracts me. Even if I hadn't known anybody that's been over to your office, like the crew and my producer, raving about all of the things that you have technologically over there. If you had a sign on the outside of your office that said pain-free, I would come in. I have the egg people from the local egg farm come in, and I was actually named an honorary chicken because of the way I feel about pain. I would love to be able to lie back and watch television at your office. So I want to talk to you about things that have really ugly names, like root canal and those kinds of things. When we come back, I want to find out about new technology and new procedures and the way you approach them at Simply Dentistry. You can ask for Dr. Vicki Tran, or you could just simply say, that attractive woman that was on the Pat McMahon show on AZTV, and you will meet her again in just a moment.